this oven, the collected sample from field is taken into oven. It is wait for 24 hours at 105 degrees Celsius. Then after this soil is already dried and this oven, then we take it from this oven, then taking it around here. Here there is, by taking a spatula, here we can make it 7 here. ሲቭ ይደረጋል። ከዛ በኋላ the seven one is must be measured at analytical balance. Here there is analytical balance here. After it is measured, we can take in here in this glass bottle or in glass. This is, for example, to measure a conductivity meter as well as pH meter. We take 10 gram of soil sample. Then in 25 ml of distilled water. But there is already the materials are prepared. First, this is measured here. This is analytical instrument which is known as conductivity meter, which is to measure the conductivity. Here there is analytical measurement, or simply it is known as pH meter. Here it is pH meter. But before we measure our samples, we should have to calibrate this by using calibration buffer solution. That is pH 4 here. There is pH 4. There is pH 7. This is pH 10.10. That is used for pH calibration buffer solution, which is known as buffer solution. So what is the importance of this to calibrate is to get the exact measurement. So before we measure our solution, it must be calibrated by this buffer solution chemicals, buffer solution reagent or chemicals. So this is what we are going to do first. There is an instrument. There is pH meter, conductivity meter, analytical balance. Here there is distilled water which is found in the bottle. There is measuring cylinder. There is glass beaker, simply. So these are what we are going to do before measuring the samples. So the material is here. Now please, we are going to measure our solution by using pH meter, conductivity meter. So what are we going to do in the then after here this is AC 0.25 millimeter. So after this, what we are going to do is we should have to measure it here. There is analytical measurement or balance, electrical balance. Then we balance our samples, because to measure conductivity or pH or conductivity, that's conductivity, there is 10 milligram or in 2.5 milliliter water. So now please, there is here, this is distilled water. So we take this distilled water 2.5 ml. This is, by the way, this is measuring cylinder by this. We take 2.5 ml distilled water. Then after we transfer this distilled water into a glass here. Then the measured soil, which is, for example, this is a forest land, which is taken from forest land, 10 gram is transferred into the glass. Then we, by using rod, then shaking for few minutes here, there is shaking for few minutes, shaking. Then I should have to take this into here. We should have to measure the conductivity of soil sample. So this is electrode, conductivity electrode, but this is the prepared solution which is found in the beaker. So it's possible to measure here by using this electrode. There is conductivity meter here. Conductivity meter is measuring what the soil sample, that is conductivity. Here there is a pH. Simultaneously it's possible to measure. This is pH electrode. The solution which is prepared solution is here. So when we put here, it also measured what we call pH. So from this it's possible to take the experimental data. The experimental data, for instance, here there is 5.62 pH. From this conductivity, it's possible to measure what is the. So a simple replication, that is, it's possible to measure 3 times. In order to have the exact experimental data, so we should have to measure 3 times, that is 3 times. So this is what we call experimental procedure.